My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Enter the Gungeon, a farewell to arms. That's right, we're not charitable anymore. Alright, 19 more agonizers to hear my name in song. Ooh, well. I'd like to do that. It's a shame. There's no song that I can even slightly think of that includes Rhapsody in it. Oh well. Ooh, battle standards. That increases the chance of companions showing up, as well as increases the power of them. Getting them this early, rather getting it this early, means I should probably brace for a run with a couple companions in it. Alright. Now I gotta remember, I don't have immunity to contact damage, but I am using Blasphemy. Those usually come hand in hand, courtesy of being the bullet. But they don't in this circumstance. So I've got to remember not to get too feisty with it. Alrighty then. Free key up here. Make sure I take that before I bounce. Yeah, I'm more than happy to use pretty much any weapon here. Alright, well, this should be a pretty yikes. Huh! Okay. Good thing I blanked there. It was kind of preemptive. But blanks also do prevent bullets from appearing on screen for the next couple seconds. One thing we didn't get there is we didn't get Smiley down first. I prefer to fight Shades in phase 2. But that's okay. That could have been a lot worse. Could have been a little bit better, but could have been a lot worse. Ugh. I mean, okay, but I probably want to get rid of this later on. Let's check for secret rooms out here. Nothing to the north, nothing to this. Alright, sweet. Bounce. Yeah, I'm going to continue using Blasphemy rather than the boxing glove. I'm not actually a particularly large fan of the boxing glove. Always feels pretty underwhelming to me. Alright, see what we've got in the shop so I know exactly what I've got to aim for. Muscle relaxant 65. Almost certainly not going to be able to pick that up. Yeah. Well, there's the secret room. There's no reason not to open that right now. So we've got 2 blue chests already. If I get the ability to steal, I'm obviously taking muscle relaxant. It's a ridiculous amount of accuracy up, sorry. But it is also a synergy with a ridiculous amount of guns in this game. And for those guns, it gives them a 50% damage up bonus. It used to be 350% damage up, but 250? Oh my god. Not loving the cavalcade of blue chests that have decided to appear in this run. I am pretty likely to open none of them and instead go to the oubliette with my keys. Going to more locations is, you know, neat, obviously, with the battle standard. So I'm very much looking for a specific kind of item. And the battle standard... that went in the wrong direction. Very much specifically looking for a kind of item, being... familiars, companions, whatever you'd like to call them. Compatriots, comrades. But going to extra floors is going to give me a better opportunity to do that. But also turning down opening chests isn't a great way to do it either. So I've got to find a good middle ground here, I think. I don't think there are that many blue chest companions, though. Okay. Come back to that later. It's looking really, really unlikely that I end up with 65 casings over the course of this floor. Yeah, well, that was never going to happen at that point. So that means I'm almost certainly buying a key from here. And then relying on Junk? Damn it. Well, I mean, it is junk, but I'm saying Sejunkin. Like, just for short, I'll say junk. Junk? No. I'm gonna battle standard Sejunkin. That's some power right there. Junk? Damn it. I just want one of these junks to say, who is he? Alright, give me the ability to steal. That's Gungeon. It's pretty good, but it's not the ability to steal, unfortunately. Alright, so I'm gonna go get the key, and I will go down to the oubliette. Especially because we have Blasphemy, going to extra early floors is totally a great idea. Blasphemy is incredibly usable in all of them. Just potent and powerful. So basically, I just get to go to all of these locations and pick up a bunch more resources. Okay, after the third swing where I also got the projectile attack in, I figured I was probably about to kill the enemy, so I rolled away immediately as my attack swing finished. Because I know that those enemies blow up into a kind of rainstorm of bullets. So I got to avoid that. Oh yeah. Alright, we're getting a fair amount of money here. And a key drop on the floor. Okay. Also, the entrance to the Abbey of the True Gun is not blocked. It's good news. Well, the entrance to get the crest to then access the entrance to the Abbey of the True Gun is not blocked. If I end up saving a bunch of money, maybe we also go to the Resourceful Rat's lair. I mean, that's a bunch of extra items. Possibility exists there. In fact, pretty good possibility exists there that I can pick up a familiar. I just want a familiar to synergize with this stuff. With the battle standard, that is. All I want is a friend. Thank you for... Ah, yeah! I got stuck on the corner. Damn it. Well, at least I only lost armor, but at the same rate. Damn it. Well, yeah. I was about to say, I'm probably going to lose the armor in this room, and then I lost it on the stupidest non-dodge of all time. Well, this is Gungeon, obviously. Apparently there's a synergy with Gungeon that just makes it 100% accurate. But also, if you have it with the metronome, it gets less accurate. If you can believe that. To stand pretty up close and personal before I'm hitting all these shots. Which I'm not a super huge fan of. Okay, but I should now pretty easily be able to close out this fight. Goodbye, Blobulord. It's the eyeball gun. It's the Isaac reference gun. 2 extra keys, though. I mean, the 2 extra keys, that's a giant pickup there for us. I think the eyeball gun is just going to be a way for us to check the secret rooms, basically. Because I really can't see myself using this for anything. Well, I can use it to... hang on, I do need to go back and pick up some HP if I want to start using the Blasphemy again. But I can use it to check brown chests to see whether or not... Oh. Whether or not a brown chest happens to be a... What's it called again? A rainbow chest in disguise. I've never had a rainbow chest in disguise, and I've had exactly one legitimate rainbow chest spawn. I say legitimate so as to contrast it between... Ha! You... Bad, bad, bad. Just not good dodges there, right? I say that just to contrast it with the possibility that I... To contrast it with... doing a rainbow run. Okay. Then at the end of this, we get just one lonely Poopulon. Garbage items. Alright. I probably... I might buy that key. I do have a surplus of keys at the moment, but after I open the black chest and the green chest this floor, I'll be a little bit lighter on those. But I probably still do want to save some money. Just leave all of you to fire off yourselves. And there's one more spawn that I am 100% prepared for. Great. No obvious location for a secret room, so I'll just fire there, checking to the south. There's no chance I take any of the items here. But there's also no more adjacencies to check. Alright, R2-G2. Gun mech robot. That's it's a follower. That also makes this a gun chest. I like that. Ooh, big iron. Big fan. I'm just going to blank 2 random rooms rather than check every single room. And now it's time to bounce. Yeah. So what am I going to use for room clears while I try and keep myself safe? Big iron is pretty inaccurate, so using it is probably not the great idea. We'll likely go with the silencer here, I feel. Probably the easiest way to keep myself safe while I'm trying to get to the entrance for the Abbey of the True Gun. I don't even know if I want to go to the Abbey of the True Gun, but I'll open the entrance if that's available. Hell yeah. Even managed to get that. I'm definitely not going to want to go to the mini-boss fight until after I have dropped the crest. If that's possible. That's not always going to be possible. But I know that I've got a special room on this side of the map. Gun mech's still not really doing much. So probably what I want is a lot of familiars so that the battle standard's really doing its best. Okay, so I knew that this was a special room because there was the block on this side, so I knew it was probably going to be an item room. Which could have had the adjacency I was looking for. Oh, really? You're gonna make me do this? Well... Okay, I guess. Had to blank there to stay perfect. Thank you, R2-G2, for locking up that fight for me. That was really cruel, game, to make me do that. It was really, really cruel. Big boy is a great pickup. Let's quickly jump back to our previous gun. Big boy is a great pickup. I would happily take it if I can take it and the entrance to the Resourceful Rat's lair. If I can't, then I gotta prioritize. And I do want all of the extra items I can get for beating the hell out of the Resourceful Rats. And I suspect I would be able to get them. Right, you should be up here. Yep. Where are you? There you are. Woo, I've never seen you spawn in that position before. Okay. You don't always get the third wave spawning here. Ooh. Didn't even see the enemy on screen, so I was unprepared for that bullet, but at the very least, we managed to dodge it. Please let me put down this thing. Take that. Please allow me to put down the crest. This is a lot more tension than I am comfortable with right now. Okay, so it's probably adjacent to the other item room. Alright, you're up on here on the top side. Yes. This is almost certainly the last room that I have to clear before I get to drop my crest. Hang on while I... Wait. We're back on full HP. Sweet. Still, it would have been a bit dodgy to use the blasphemy the entire time. Crest is placed upon the altar, so it's 115 for the Nord Key. So 115 for the Nord Key, in addition to 78 for Big Boy, 193. That's not impossible that we get that before the end of the floor, but it's not likely either. Get back to blasphemy here. I'm just gonna let R2-G2 do that. Thank you. I don't really think it's necessary that I was involved at all there. What? Hollow point, please. 193. I mean, yeah, this boss fight could do it. In fact, it probably will do it, but I don't want to rely on that. So I'm not going to go and take the big boy yet. I hate that. Because there was a Beholster spawned and the Beholster was firing at me, I had to blank because the Beholster was going to ruin my ability to dodge the laser and the Beholster at the same time. Does seem like R2-G2 is doing some serious work here, though. The gunner. Okay. Let's check a couple locations for secret rooms, and then get the Resourceful Rat's key. I unfortunately don't have enough money for both. It was very close, though. I'm very glad I didn't take the big boy, because then I would be complaining about the fact that I don't have the ability to take the Resourceful Rat's key. God, give me Sajunkin, dang it! What is this? Just not giving me Sajunkin. Is that allowed? I don't know if that's legal. There's no map here. I'll take my Nord key. There's big boy. I'll just look at it longingly. Actually, hang on. Gungeon is going to be the fastest thing for checking the secret rooms. I owe it to myself to check as thoroughly as I can on this floor in particular. Just because the high dragon fire is still eluding me doesn't mean that it will forever. So yes, I understand I'm wasting wasting ammo in one of the better weapons, but no, I don't particularly care. It is more important to me that I don't spend a million years checking these walls. Since this is faster, I'll happily do that. If it's a secret room to the south, then like the south or north of a room, then I'm uninterested. Apparently that's not even possible for that to be a high dragonfire secret room. Nothing doing there. I am checking the norths and souths though, because if I do find a secret room, then I can probably stop looking. More locations to check over here. Gotta change gun now. I know I'm using my best weapons again. Not a super huge fan of it, but they're going to be the fastest checks. Pretty sure I already checked that one. Okay. Nothing doing there. I mean, yeah, I'm feeling like there's no secret room now. That's checked, 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 check, 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 check. Yep, okay, no secret room, let's bounce. I'm not super enthusiastic about the fact that my main plan is to use Gunner this upcoming floor, but oh well. That's the position that we're in, and it's pointless to wish that it isn't. Blasphemy is going to be a great weapon here, though. Hey! Just going to do some fancy footwork here. And collect my casings. Ooh. Good lot of casings right there. Speaking of casings, actually. Oh, the Gun Knights didn't spawn. Gun Knights can spawn at the end of that room. That would have been perfect. Shields are nice. Full stop. I'm not going to complete a quote there. Alright. quickly duck out and go for those kills. I think there's a secret room adjacency in that shop, but I'm not certain. And it'll be easier for me to just check the obvious locations, that is to say, adjacent to each of the item rooms. Check those first, and then if there's the possibility of another secret room spawning, then I'll... Or rather, if that doesn't consume all of the possible secret rooms, then I'll start checking the other locations. That took a little bit more mental energy than I am comfortable expending at any single point in time. Still worked out, though. Good. Save that for later. Almost got me. Almost didn't notice where that was spawning. Right, well, secret room is here. I mean, I should just go to it, right? Hey, Alban. Thinking of the number 9. Oh, how'd I get it? Ammo synthesizer? Ammo chance on kills. Chance to spawn ammo for, I believe, your current gun. When you kill an enemy. Yeah. I'll have Gunner on my offhand here so that if I do need to kill a bunch of enemies at range, I can do that. Mate. Come on, R2-G2. Pay your way. There we go. There's a lot of space here, so it's very likely that the secondary secret room is here. Also, by the way, have you noticed that this room has the exact layout of a room that exists in Hell? I don't know if there's any lore-based reason for that, but that's just a bit interesting to me. There's the second secret room. Ooh. I mean, great resources from those. Smiley's revolver. Okay, okay. Lower prices in shops. Hazmat suit. Immunity to poison, lightning, fire. Ooh. Okay, it's also got a synergy with this called Super Serum. I wonder if this is... Wait, is this just the buffed version of this gun? No, it's not. Well, not the traditionally buffed version of this gun that I was thinking of. It makes the shots bounce. That's nice. What else does it do to it? Because the shots are larger, so it probably does more damage. Plague, pistol, Gungeon. Because there's another synergy with this with Monster Blood that turns it into a completely different gun. Gundrometer Strain and Irradiated Lead also turn it into the Pandemic Pistol, which has increased ammo capacity and its bullets bounce off walls and are linked like Vertebrae bullets. But the magazine size is also increased by 50%, shot size is increased, and shots can bounce. Okay, well... Alright. None of these increase the damage it does. Just get a bunch more ammo capacity, the ability to bounce as well, so I don't know if it necessarily becomes a good gun in any of those cases, even with those synergies, but okay. I'd like to have both of the synergies at once and just see how it goes. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be a swell time. You found both of the secret rooms this floor. Alright, so this is going to be the problem, fighting this boss. So Is there any way that I can better prepare myself? Well, yes, there is. Pick up that ammunition in the Gungeon. Fine. I'm really opposed to the idea of having to do that, but fine. I'm almost certainly going to get hit in this boss fight as well, so I should sell all of the... Oh my god, I have to stand here. I should sell all of the glass Guan stones. I get 5 casings apiece for a total of 20 there, whereas I just would have lost that during the combat. Anything else? Not looking like it. All right, let's go. I don't have Casey, so I can't try for the insta-kill. Yes, I'm aware of the insta-kill. I just wasn't thinking about it when I was here with Casey. The big problem here is using Gungeon is going to require me being a lot closer than I am. Come for a tabay with. Which is the funny way I say comfortable. Shouldn't like that shot. Now I've made sure that I have a key to spare after this combat, so I will be able to open the synergies chest that spawns. Yeah, those rolls are rough. The bullets are like specifically spaced to screw with you. Did you see all of those bullets split in every different direction? Guess I just shouldn't be close to them at all. What? Alright, so I'm just going to take a bunch of combat damage in this fight, I guess. Fine. As well as expend all of my Gungeon. Science cannon's pretty garbage. I'm almost certainly going to sell that. I don't think Synergy's chest can ever be mimics. Lame. Yes, we have the synergy with this, but almost every run we have the synergy with this. I can't think of a run recently. I can even think of a single run where I've not gotten at least 2 master rounds. Alright, well I should start selling complete garbage here. Else. I'm gonna keep the Plague Pistol on the possibility I do get the other synergy with it. And you know what? I'm selling the Boxing Glove. I don't want the Curse, especially if I'm not gonna be using it. I'll take that extra key, and then I think it's time to get out of here. Alright. Back to the Blasphemy, I guess. Whew. Black Powder Mines, so I should be able to find the... I will be able to find the entrance to the Resourceful Rat's lair here. I've just got to remember and keep the resources in order to open it. To worry about. And you, what the? All right. This whole room is very mean and almost dealt damage to me. How dare you? Synergies? Okay. You know, I'm always happy to see a Synergies chest. Hell, maybe we get Monster Blood or Gundromeda Strain. Casually walk in the opposite direction of those. So, that's an easy clear. What do you got, shop? Ring of the Resourceful Rat. Damn. That's really good. The Ring of the Resourceful Rat allows me to drop items and have them stolen by the rat. Hang on, can I use it? Hang on. Can I use it if I kill the rat? Ring of the Resourceful Rat. So you can drop items and the Resourceful Rat will take an item or a gun off the ground and give you an item or a gun of the same type and quality. Rat can be traded with once per floor after acquiring the ring. Unused trades will carry over to subsequent floors, allowing multiple trades on a single floor. And yes, if the rat lets or if the player lets the rat steal the bullet and kill the past, it will be replaced with an S passive item. The Resourceful Rat will not trade with the player if they have the Resourceful Indeed synergy, so we just don't want to pick up all of those, I guess. The Resourceful Rat will trade players with the player even if he's dead. All right. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right, well, we will be taking that and then not becoming the rat. Just so that we can save up a bunch of trades. Then we go to the final floor, take the bullet and kill the past, and then swap it continually because we have banked up abilities to trade. We swap it repeatedly until we get something that we like. I would take the baby shell gun in this position, just because I want another familiar. That could have been a lot worse. Hang on. Okay, never mind. For some reason, I thought a wall mimic had just spawned behind me. Well, that's immediately overlapping with another map. And we've found our entrance to the Resourceful Rat's lair. We'll reveal it as quickly as we possibly can, and I will also spend all of the resources that it requires from me. Yeah, there we are. Just so that I don't forget and then spend these resources elsewhere, and then I'm incapable of going down here. I've already spent 115 on the Nord Key, and passed up the ability to possibly pick up the big boy. I would have popped an ammo there in order to blank the first one, but I have a... There we go. Glass Guanstone. Only just decide to turn up. That's actually pretty far from everything else, unfortunately. Hopefully I don't hopefully I don't have to. There we go. Go back in that direction. If you'll just stay the hell away. Great. Okay, I don't have Isaac's weapon anymore, so I can't check this. Alright. Next time use a key. Damn it, of course. All I want is Gungeon, dang it. Give me Junkin. Give me the Junkin. I'm still using Blasphemy as my primary room clear. And I'm comfortable doing it. I'm not seeing much better in terms of options. It's not like I have an abundance of better options that I'm ignoring here. It's still really good damage-wise. As well as defensive-wise. I haven't banked any yet this run. Interesting. So I haven't banked any hearts yet this floor, but I would like to do some selling. I do want to force more guns in this position, right? If I don't want to force more guns, I definitely want to force more ammo. Okay, entering from the top of the map, it is the 3rd floor. This could be Cannon Balrog, it could be Mind Flayer, it could be Treadnought, it could be literally any of them. Alright. See, I'm worried because now I'm using Smiley's revolver for the boss clear. Bad blank on my part there. Or rather, bad positioning in order to have needed it. That was a good blank. Just because my standard way of dodging that attack happened to fail in that position, but at the very least I had the timing on the blank response. Alright. Smiley's revolver is totally fine here for the damage. It's not the ideal boss weapon, and it'll get much, much, much worse as I continue through the match and start fighting enemies with larger and larger HP pools. Very pleased that I have R2-G2 here to actually contribute to my damage. That was a panic roll. Ah! Yeah! Awful. Awful. To hit it literally last available moment to do so. Ugh. That's so depressing. Oh. Check for a possible secret room. Alright, so now what do I do? Now what do I do? Now what do I do? I'll be giving two hearts to the blood transfusion. So blood transfusion and cash infusion at the same time. What joy. Alright, Synergies, what have you got for me? Also, it becomes, like, it spawns unlocked, which is fine. Oh, great. So we have the synergy with the Frost Giant and... Why is Bullet crying? What? I thought Frost Giant and the Colt 45 had... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Colt 45 attacking a frozen enemy with one of the guns causes a Yeti to attack it, dealing high damage. Unfortunately, the Frost Giant doesn't freeze. The Cold 45 does, so I have to use the Cold 45 to actually get those freezes off. Yeah, Copper Amulet. It's like okay, I guess. Let's take the Ring of the Resourceful Rat. Also a key. We don't need any armor. Really would have liked the Master around here, because next floor we are going to have a lot of difficulty with the boss. Gungeon only has 45 in it. Is there a possibility that I pick up ammunition here? There is. I'll take the ammunition here. That's going to be really good for the second phase of the Resourceful Rat fight at the very least. So for the first phase, we'll probably be using the Smiley's Revolver. There's 2 ammunition crates that spawn outside of the Resourceful Rat fight, so I have a 100% ammunition for one weapon and 50% for another. Right, down, 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 left, left. Right. I just need there to be fewer enemies on the map as quick as there is the ability for me to make that the case. So I fired at the non-jammed enemies first. Right down. Repeating the directions I've gone helps me remember. Damn it. Actually ended up taking a hit there. That was really good dodging right up until that point. Ooh, that was bad. I took a jammed hit. Alright, happy to refill there. Right, down, down. Damn it. Thought I was lined up for the perfect dodge there, evidently not. Right, down, down, down. They shouldn't be able to spawn underneath you and instantly deal damage to you. That's just kind of BS. Right, down, 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 left. Free room, another left. Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna refill the big iron actually here. I'll use Frost Giant for the first clear, actually. You almost got me with that one, bud. That was a really quick hit. All right, phase 1 down. I took, what, 1 hit? Maybe not even that. Enemy is large enough that Gungeon should be fine here. Then all I have to do is do some good boxing. Just gotta keep an eye on myself, as well as kind of just trust that I'm firing in the right direction. I hate that. Stop hitting me! Didn't I learn how to dodge that like 4 episodes ago? Why did I have to fail that many times there? Evidently, the lesson hasn't entirely set in. You almost got me there as well. Almost. And that's the kill. Sweet. That was a really good Resourceful Rat fight. Considering what we had, very good Resourceful Rat fight. Too late. There we go. Okay, so I still haven't knocked out any familiars. All right. Phase 2 down really, really quickly. Back at ya. Just gonna get some damage in here. Boom! All right, that's a triple kill him with the you know, triple special. And I've spawned nothing worthwhile. Not anything I was looking for, at least. Pity for me, my story is a tragedy, blah 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 blah. And then I'm gonna kick you down there. Nothing else doing on the map. Nothing else doing on the map. Alright, let's go down. Gotta remember, I have to not get the Resourceful Indeed synergy. So even if one of these is a mimic... never mind. Resourceful Rat? Sure, that's actually one of the ones that I wanted the most. Really glad that I got that. Okay. So I've been told that I can open just one of these, and then I can stand here and throw items over the top. Okay. There we go. Got ourselves a familiar. I was going to have it eat the Resourceful Rat. That's why I kicked the Resourceful Rat down here. I could have saved myself a junk if I picked up the extra Guanstone there. Silencer, and then refill the Gungeon. This is all fine. That's another pickup that I actually desperately wanted there. Okay, so if I can get the rat boots, that's what I want now. Elementaler. Oh well. I have to not trigger the synergy so that I can keep using the Resourceful Rat ring. And let's go down to the next floor. I could skip the next floor, but this run, while not currently amazing, has a lot of potential. I want to give it the time to realize that. Also, the Elementaler can now be my room clear weapon. So at the absolute least, I feel pretty good about that. Maybe the game had my back and knew better than me. Maybe what I actually did want was this exact set of 3 items. Wouldn't be surprised if the game knew better than me in this circumstance. I mean, we kind of constantly freezing it. Well, we're not freezing them, we're cheesing them, but still. That's pretty powerfully defensive. Sure, it takes, you know, a couple trillion shots to kill any enemy, but that's fine. If they can't harm me while I'm doing it, what's the matter? Every weapon on full ammunition. Ooh, I actually triggered the Vorpal bullet there. So we did pick up Vorpal bullets after the rat fight. We'll wait for the enemy to go down here. What? The enemy was down, but it started using an attack. Alright then. But the Vorpal bullets give bullets a chance to crit, and when they crit, I think they just deal 100 damage. The crit chance at... Damn. Bad roll on my part. Oh! Hey, did I even get hit there? I reacted viscerally as though I had, but I don't know if I actually took damage. Waka, 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 waka. Excellent. There we go. At least for the gun, the Vorpal gun that is, the crit chance is directly related to the amount of coolness that you have. Smiley's revolver doesn't give us coolness. Shade's revolver does. So I don't think we have any coolness at the moment. Hell yeah. Well, you all just stay the hell away. Let's go to our challenge room, pick up a free item effectively in challenge mode. Alright. High stress. What's high stress again? Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna munch on y'all. Way safer than whatever that room was trying to do to me. Military training! Hole-facing enemy! Hell yeah! That's real neat! It's obviously incredible for us. It's accuracy up as well as lower reload times. But yeah, if I had too much coolness and started critting constantly, that would also be something that might trigger photosensitivity. I'm fine for guns right now, so I should start opening these. Compressed air tank is real good. Provides the boss fight weapon that I'm kind of still looking for. I have copper amulet, so I should actually be walking into rooms, triggering the dark marker as soon as I get in there. I haven't found the shop this floor, so I can't buy the compressed air tank yet. It's just not a good idea. I might find something significantly more powerful in a shop. Or something synergistic. Or Junkin. Maybe I find Junkin. Okay, Void Marshal, not bad. I actually quite like the Void Marshal. Especially with the extra accuracy that we currently have. Pretty high amount of damage, actually. What? There's another? Ah, right, Cell Creep, of course. Amulet of the Pit Lord has a bunch of synergies. I don't think it has a synergy with anything that I'm currently holding, though. Clear Guanstone, Blue Guanstone, Flare Gun. It's literally all of the Guanstones as well as Flare Gun. We have exactly none of those. Take that compressed air tank. Boom, 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 boom. If I ever have to do a dodgy... Never mind. I was about to say, if I ever have to do a dodgy roll, and that would have been one, I was just going to pop the invincibility. Bracket key. All right, well, now we're talking. Bracket key picks up a little bit of curse for us. But, as it suggests, it's as powerful as a debug kill. Just does a ridiculous amount of damage to all enemies in the room. Get in the other chest. Military training. No, military training was from that. So that means the other chest gave me a gun? Yeah, it did. So that makes this an active or a passive. This could be a speed up though. Easy reload bullet. So if you roll, you reload a bullet. At least that means I can just constantly fire off sharks. I don't think it's necessary. I can do it. Alright, let's sell the jetpack. I'm gonna just sell all of these that are not that great for us right now. So that I have money for the next floor, so that if I do find something like a black market, I can really cash in on that. I'm not gonna sell anything that has a synergy. There's the possibility that I come back and use those. It's about enough for me. I will take this key just in case. Blank. Blank. Yeah, I'll blank this one as well. Fair enough. Out we go. So it's also worth noting that I will actually be lowering the amount of money that I collect if I use the debug kill, because it also prevents future spawns on that room. So if I use it to kill, I should be pretty certain that no valuable enemies are about to spawn later in that room. Otherwise, I'm just robbing myself of a bunch of money. And that's unnecessary. I mean, the respawn in this room isn't that great, but... But I also don't need to use debug kill here. I should save it for when I need to use it. Like, if there were enemies in this room doesn't respawn, and I would have just used it to kill both of the enemies. This room does have a bunch of respawns, but I specifically don't want them to occur. Because I don't want to be hunted by the Forge Hammer while I'm trying to take out the rest of the enemies there. So that's a great example of exactly when you don't want those extra respawns. Damn it! Enemy directly above me while I'm aiming downwards doesn't give me much space to dodge. Ooh, gold casing. Alright, serious money. Yeah, this one does have respawns, but they're easy. Debug kill is back. That looked like it was going to be the secret room. Unfortunately, it was, but it's garbage. Hey! Super Space Turtle. That's another companion for me. Yeah, I'm just going to use the Void Marshal for a while. I like it. I have the Elementaler to back up like, as a backup weapon to rely on. So I don't need to be super conservative with my ammo, because worst case scenario, I'm just gonna kill everything in this room. Worst case scenario, I just use that. None of them even dropped money. Okay, well that's even worse. I thought that the enemies currently on the map still dropped money when you used debug kill, but apparently that's not the case. At the very least, I know there's not a shop on the final floor, and because of that, it will make it really easy to use the bracket key at almost every availability for it. I really want the yellow chamber right now. I know that's super greedy, like it's a black tier item, like I definitely don't need it, but it does have a really, really, really good synergy with Super Space Turtle. It levels up the Super Space Turtle. Oh, that was a really bad roll on my part. Yeah, it levels up the Super Space Turtle into the Super Space Turtle DX. Once I just play this cool. Thank you, Super Space Turtle, for protecting me from a bullet there. You truly are a hero. Nothing doing there. I'm in the forge shop, damn it. Or a black market. Because I don't know what the availability of keys over the course of this floor will be, I am going to have to wait to open that link area. To say the Lost Adventurer. Almost certainly not opening that, but it's also going to be one of our last opportunities to spend keys, so I might. We prevented all respawns there, but took a bunch of damage because of it. That was bad. Forge should be down this direction in basically no time. I'd also like to get Mimic chests because I would love to see that and just mimic one of my familiars. There's also a shrine that can give you a familiar. I'd like to see that. Just calling my shots. Hey, occasionally when I do this, it happens, so might as well. All right, then. You can't give me the bullet that can kill the past because Paradox doesn't have a past. Oh, that's awful. All right, what is the highest tier passive or active that I have that I don't want? Oh, what a tragedy. Ugh. How dreadfully awful. Maybe I just drop the dark marker until I get something that isn't the dark marker. I've done a lot of dark marking. And I know that I have the copper amulet, so walking into a room and doing this in hell would be pretty powerful, but I'm not into it. No, I'm definitely into that. I'm keeping that one. Hang on. Just drop that. Duck out the room. Excuse me, the Resourceful Rat is dead. That means it should... There we go. I'm not the Resourceful Rat, so that's fine. Actually, I hate this. I hate Morningstar. It does Oh, you're not even going to see it unless there's an enemy in the room. I'm not using it. I hate Morningstar. Having a weapon that only works while you're holding it in charge. Never mind, that's mine. Thank you. I'll take the makeshift cannon. Obviously, I take the makeshift cannon. And now a couple other locations to check for a secret room. Let's see what we've got. Void Core Cannon. I also really like that. Do I want to pick up another key? I mean, I don't have gilded bullets, so holding onto my money isn't necessarily doing anything for me. Elder Blank and Gun Knight Gauntlets. I'll take both of those. Elder Blank is really good because I still have the Copper Amulet. Pulse Cannon. Whatever. Could be a lot better, but could be a lot worse. Alright, I will use the makeshift cannon here as well. Okay, that's a bunch of your HP already gone. Oh, wait, I have to fight the advanced dragon, of course. Specifically set myself up to do that. I should remember that I have to do that. Rather than surprising myself. I do like that I've just got my friends there, just hanging out, chilling, doing the work for me. Here we go. Hey, that's a big boy. Come on, summon some people. Good blank timing there, I feel. And there. Hell, I even had to swap to the item and then use it. Feel pretty good about that. Ah, there we go. We took our first hit of the fight. Shouldn't be too many more following, though. Immediately takes another hit. The Rhapsody story is in full effect right now. Boom! Only just got the Elder Blank even off cooldown there. Great. Feels like I was right. Yeah, not too much more in that combat. I'd really like if you would get something for fighting the advanced dragon. But you don't. After you've done it for the first time, there's literally no reason to ever do it again. In fact, I risked my master round there by doing that. And lost my master round, in fact. So, it's difficult to justify. Oh well. Should just go back for HP, right? Ammo, well, we already know what we do with that. Do I have too bad mid-tier guns? Not too bad mid-tier guns, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm kind of comfy with all of these. About to run out in the Void Marshal, though. What am I going to use as my room clear next floor? Like, the safe option is the Elementaler. Hopefully I pick up some HP over the course of the floor. I'm not that cursed, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue for us. This room does not call for the usage of the bracket key. So yes, despite the fact that I said I'll be using bracket key left, right, and center on this floor because I don't care about the resources I'd lose, this room calls for the bracket key. Hell yeah. Preventing that respawn was good stuff. Yeah, there we go. I got back to the weapon I was looking for. Not the weapon I was looking for, but the item I was looking for there. Finally. The partially eaten cheese. But by the time I got back to it, I'd already cleared out the room. Okay, hang on. I'm going to be swapping a lot. So I'm going to allow the shortcut key to start toggle keys. No, allow the shortcut key to start sticky keys. I'm going to deactivate that. Right. That was going to get in our way very commonly. Ooh, okay, that goes in the Void Core Cannon. Great pickup for us there. Well, that's all of the phases of the Lich fight sorted. So I've used the bracket key here as well, preventing the following waves from spawning. Saves me a lot of combat. So now that I'm on the Elder Blank, does that mean anything to me? Does not. Okay. You just go down there. Hell yeah. That is full clear, right? Yeah, sweet. I don't want the respawn in this room either, but I don't have the bracket key ready yet, so guess I just got to deal with this the natural way. I can't keep freezing that enemy, otherwise it'll never transform, and then I never get to actually finish the room. Did I really care about preventing the respawn in this room? I shouldn't have. It's a really easy respawn. Definitely care about preventing the respawn in this room. And about getting the immediate damage. I need that enemy to transform again. So that I can actually then kill it. Yeah, this is definitely looping back. Hey, look, it's ETG mod. Why do I have that installed if I'm not cheating? Well, the series has already come out that would answer that question for you. If you're unaware, I'm doing a racing series with Rito of Retromation, who I have to imagine you're familiar with. I have said this before in this series, but don't call me a broken record. Not everyone watches every single episode. Not everyone listens to every single part of every single episode. So, yeah, I'm doing a racing series with Rito of Retromation. You'll be able to find it on my channel, and it'll be linked in the descriptions for each of these videos. So, check it out. Yep, definitely want to prevent the respawn in this room. Here's our next split of 3 coming up. Yeah, that was a bad roll on my part. Rolled way too early. I was trying to get back to the partially eaten cheese, but I didn't do it in time. Yeah, this is a partially eaten cheese situation. I don't actually have flight. The partially eaten cheese is granting me that for the moment. So it's really important that I get out of that pit before that ends. Damn it, bracket key would be so good here. There's 3 respawns in this room, and the second respawn is actually pretty annoying. Actually, it's so annoying that I'm going to still try and charge the bracket key. There we go. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, this is not really where we want it to be. I'm gonna go partially eating cheese just so I can eat these enemies while they're invincible. I am banking a lot of blanks for this final fight. Yeah, this should be pretty much a walk in the cake. Hands. Ready the bracket key as well. Okay, sweet. I don't need to use the bracket key here. I will save that. I'll save the bracket key for deleting all of the bosses. Deleting all of the spawns in the boss fight. Spawn some friends? Hey, there we go. All right. With just all of these active items, it's pretty difficult to kill us. Second section. No, we continue with the void cannon. Nothing really changing my mind about that one. My god, these episodes are super long. I had other episodes to record today, but it's now 1:14 a.m. It's bad on my part. Should have recognized it was and used the Elder Blank a little bit earlier, though. Step across the screen. Alrighty then. Got this. Okay. Okay, so that's the makeshift cannon deployed, and now I guess we just go the air tank. That'll have to be enough, though. Not a bad Lich kill, if I do say so myself. Boom! Really wanted a couple of more followers on that. Junkin in particular would have been absolutely lovely, but hey, let's not focus on the run we didn't have. Let's focus on the one that we did, which was quite good. All right, so 1 hour and 22 minutes there for the run. 1 hour 23, maybe. 1 hour 21. Ridiculous amount of items. Unfortunately, now I know that Ring of the Resourceful Rat bullet and kill the past synergy is not a thing that works on Paradox. That's actually a little saddening, frankly. Hey, my cursor fits perfectly on the inside of it. Anyway, for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Enter the Gungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Lich kill number 5.